Do you struggle with getting engagement on your Facebook business page? And do you also struggle with what goes on in your mind saying, well, I want engagement, I want reach, but how's that going to get me business? Well, today I'm actually going to talk to you about, one, how engagement on your page helps you actually grow your business and get you business. And two, I'm going to give you 19 highly engaging posts, very specifically for real estate agents for the month of December. So if you want those posts as a download, all you have to do is tell me below what your favorite holiday tradition is. It doesn't matter what holiday you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate a holiday, what is your favorite December tradition? So comment below and then I'll send the post over to you. But we're going to talk about why this matters. So I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to give you 19 engaging posts. I've got the document. I should walk you through the document a little bit today. And then two, I'm going to kind of connect the dots for you today to let you know why it matters and how it actually helps grow your business. All right, let's do this. I am Christina with Leads and Leverage, and I help real estate agents create more time, make more money, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. And one of the things that we do is we get ourselves on Facebook and we try to run ads, or we put up our page, or we do this kind of stuff. And then we go, well, one, I don't know how to connect it, but I'm not getting any real leads. Like I'm not getting people who want to buy or sell right now, forgetting that we're actually connecting with people for the very first time on Facebook. And we're not going to find people who are ready to put their trust in us. Why? Because we have done nothing to gain that trust. And that's what you need to do. When you first meet someone in real life, it usually takes a few minutes to at least start to establish trust. It takes a few minutes to start to have a connection. Well, your business page is that same thing, except it's people that you don't know, and there is a crap ton load of competition going on there. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to go over the 19 posts today, and I'm going to help you leverage these. These are for December. I'm going to help you leverage these so that you get the engagement that you need so that you can grow your business. And I will make the connections for you today. I want to say hi. So if you guys have commented, I want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Stephen and Tatiana. Looking at the lights. You know, there's some really great places all over the country to look at the lights. That's awesome. Matthew Hines, the food. So what specifically, Matthew, like, are you a sweet person? Like, do you like all the sweets, or do you like all the savory dishes? Which one do you like better? Or is it all? Kara says, decorating the tree with my little ones. I love that. I remember our trees, when the kids were younger, they were all like half full, and then the top half was kind of empty. Totally that. Judy is seeing the lights. Let's see what else we say. Jorge, my favorite holiday tradition is celebrating Christmas Eve until 12 a.m. That is late, but that sounds like it would probably be a blast. Brad says decorating the ping pong table for a family Christmas dinner gathering. That'd be fun. Kim says lobster sandwiches on Christmas Day lunch. That sounds good. Never had that. Savory. Love the flavors. I'm a savory person too, especially when it comes to anything involving potatoes. Like I just can't stay away. The other day I mostly eat keto. I pretty much eat keto. We had some mashed potatoes left from Thanksgiving, which I didn't eat on Thanksgiving. And I was reheating them up, and then I put some eggs and cheese on them. And my husband's like, why would you put eggs? I'm like, they're potatoes. You put eggs on potatoes. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but I tried it once. And I was like, it's just like hash browns, except it's mashed potatoes. Yeah, I'm totally a potatoes person. That can be a problem sometimes. All right. So why would you need to create engagement on your business page? Well, there's a lot of really good reasons. And I know people say, well, likes don't equal leads. Engagement doesn't equal leads. It doesn't. You're right. Overall, there's no direct, but there is an indirect. And here's how it works. When you get engagement on your page, people are engaging, commenting, liking, sharing with your posts, any of the posts on your page. Number one, Facebook likes to see that. Facebook likes to see that people are engaging with your content. This is a good thing because that means Facebook then takes a little bit closer look at your other pieces of content that you're putting out and goes, okay, let's push this out a little bit more. So you get free reach, additional reach. When you have engagement, a like, a comment, or a share, or a page like, or whatever, or a message, what doesn't matter, something on your page, Facebook sees your page as more relevant. So you must have engaging posts on your page in order to become relevant in the algorithm's eyes. That's number one. So Facebook likes it. Number two, you're creating audiences. What do I mean? Well, when you get engagement on your page, a like, a comment, a share, somebody posts on your page, somebody likes your page, somebody watches one of your videos, not a video you share, but actually one of your videos, any of those things, those are all considered engagement. And you can go into your ads manager and set up audiences for everybody who's engaged with your page in some way, whether they've watched a video, whether they've commented, or clicked like, comment, or share on an ad, whether they've clicked like, comment, or share on a post, any of those things, whether they've liked your page, whether they've just visited your page, whether they followed your page, you can set up audiences. Now, those would be, your goal on Facebook is to grow that audience right there that I just talked about. So your goal is to grow the audience of people who at least have had one little bit of exposure to you, whether it be through a post, a video, page like, an ad, doesn't matter. So that's your goal. That is the step. That is the step you're working on building, because when you build that audience, consider that a warm audience. When you build that audience and you run your ads to that audience, your ad costs are going to drop by 75 to 80%. Your ad responses, your results, your return, what's going to happen, the actual opt-ins that you get will increase. It literally, that is how you do it. You build, and I have this here. Your strategy is to build your audience on Facebook. Your website visitors can be in this audience. Your email list can be in this audience. These are all people who've had at least one connection with you in some way over the last 180 to 365 days, depending on where you set that audience. So your goal is to build this audience, because this audience builds the list. If you're skipping ahead and you're just running ads out to cold traffic or out to zip codes or out to pin drops or whatever, number one, you are paying an absolute premium for your ads. Number two, you're fighting every single other agent and Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and Zerpal and Conversion and BoomTip. You're fighting all of them. You're jockeying for that same position. However, if you learn how to build an audience first, like build the audience, and then you run ads to that audience, there's no competition. Like literally, that's why your ad costs go down 75 to 80%, because there's virtually no competition, because these are people who already recognize you. They've already engaged with you. They've started that trust process with you. That's why you want to have engaging posts on your page. All right. So now that you know, you got to build that audience. That is the prime way. If you're just running ads, good luck with that, because here's why. There's $80 billion in ad spend right now that is not being spent on Facebook. It's being spent on TV commercials, billboard ads, like blank billboard, print advertising. And these are by the big guys, okay? And as they realize that, oh my gosh, commercial costs have gone up, commercial views have gone down, everybody's on Facebook during the commercial time periods, we need to be on Facebook. Or gosh, people are paying $12 or $15 a month for commercial-free Hulu. Yep, just did that. Finally went to total commercial-free. We weren't really using Hulu. Or they're buying Netflix so they don't have to watch commercials. Or they're using Amazon Prime so they don't have to watch commercials. These big companies, you know, we're talking Nike, we're talking Kleenex, Johnson & Johnson, we're talking, I don't know, whoever, like all the other station, everybody else, car companies, everybody who runs commercials, right? When they move that money, and they're starting to, when they move that money over to Facebook, which we've already seen this happening because ad costs are going up, it is going to become impossible for you to run an ad, because you're not going to, it's going to cost you $100 per opt-in instead of $1 per opt-in. Like literally, it's going to cost you that. So if you do not Start focusing on building your audience now so that you can beat them at this game. In 18, 24 months, you're going to be screwed. You're not going to be able to use Facebook. And it is literally the place that you want to use to grow your unmets for your real estate business. So today, I'm going to walk you through these 19 posts. These are highly engaging posts. They're all unrelated to real estate. Like one of them's related to real estate. Why would you do unrelated to real estate? Well, because you need to have at least 80% of what you put on your page should not be a sales pitch, should not be about real estate, should not be about any of these things that are selling stuff. Why? Because let me tell you right now, when you're like standing in front of a group of people and you're having conversations, if you are monopolizing the conversation and saying, oh, I just listed this house, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm having an open house here. Oh, new blog post. Oh, did you see this? We reduced the price on this. Oh, this won't last long. That phrase is the stupidest one I've ever heard, by the way, especially when it's on a house that's been there for 100 days or 200 days. Anyway, all of that, would you do that in real life? No. And if you would do that in real life, you don't have very many people that'll actually stand around and talk to you, do you? Like literally, you wouldn't do that in real life. Don't do it on the internet. It's like, you know, all that bad, that negative, people are uncivil to each other on Facebook, especially like because of politics and religion, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, don't be that person. You may not think you're that person, but if what you're doing is all you're throwing out is your listings and your open houses and sell this and sell that and buy this and buy that and I'm desperate and please help me, I can't make my car payment, blah, blah, blah. That's what you come across as. You are literally the same person. You just think you're kinder. You're not. You need to be focused on connecting with people. This is about relationships. So we're going to talk about these 19 highly engaging posts. 19 posts, excuse me, that real estate agents should be posting on their Facebook business page in December. 80% of your posts need to be non-real estate. And you need to be posting, looking at my notes, a minimum. You need to be posting between 4 and 6 times per day. The ideal is 5 times every day, every 24-hour periods. And what you post needs to be relevant and interesting. If you are literally just throwing up noise because you're trying to get your quota of posts in, you're killing your page. You're killing your ability to actually convert people. Here's what I mean by that. If you are making noise on your page and people on your page aren't liking it, then guess what? Facebook doesn't like it. If you're constantly trying to get people off of Facebook, Facebook doesn't like it. Okay. So if you're constantly doing that, Facebook doesn't like that. So that's your page algorithm. But here's the thing that we tend to ignore. What we do on our page and how the algorithm sees our page directly affects our ad results. If we have a page that the algorithm doesn't like, people don't like, the ads are going to be a lot more expensive and Facebook's plain not going to push out your ads. They're just not, because they want a platform. Here's the deal, guys. Facebook wants a platform that people want to be on, be engaged in, be doing things in. That's the platform that they want. You can't come on to Facebook and say, I'm going to pay you this to run ads, and the ads suck, and the ads don't like engage anybody. They aren't relevant. Facebook's not going to push them out. They don't care. They're going to put you at the bottom of the list. So you have to be doing this. You guys are amazing. All the things you do, potato salad. I love everything potatoes, Matthew. The only thing I do not like are scalloped potatoes. Like, and I think that's the oddest thing to not really like. Maybe it's because I haven't really had any real good ones. Caesar goes to Pernell. Evie says, holiday music concert. Oh, the Nutcracker. I love the Nutcracker. I love that one. Hi, Nancy, giving gifts. Tony, I love to give gifts too. And I'm really working this year on just like one significant gift. And I don't mean in volume. I mean like something special for me. This is a little bit different year. I'm challenging myself a little bit different this year because I tend to like, oh, they'd like this. Oh, they'd like that. Yeah, I tend to be that way. My aunt says, making my mom's secret Tom and Jerry hot toddy recipe. Ooh, I have never had a hot toddy. Oh my goodness. Christmas Eve at Grandma's. Sue says Christmas Eve at Grandma's. Christy says spending time with family. Yeah. John says singing Christmas songs. Regina says playing games with my family. Yeah. Every year, so we have a really we love the way our traditions have gone. So on Christmas Eve, we spend that at my parents' house. So the whole immediate family. So it's my parents, my sister and her husband and my niece, and then myself and my family. And it's all of us at my parents' house. And every year it's in the evening, early evening. We usually start around 2 or 3 now because we're all getting older and like to go to bed earlier. But we start early and we literally have carpet picnics, and we go get all of the different appetizers and snacky things that we'd really like, and we have those while we're opening presents. And we've always done that, and it's always at my parents' house. And then Christmas morning, we do it's just me, Chuck, and the kids, and it's Santa. So if you have any kids, watch it. It's the gifts from that guy. But here's what we do, because we've never really taught our kids that he's real. And I'm trying to be quiet in case you guys have kids listening, but we've never taught our kids that. One of our kids has always been involved in helping us with that. but they never know who it is. So someone in the family is. And then what we do is it's just our, so you guys, if you guys just don't want to ruin this for any of your kids, excuse me. So what we do is we go out and get like their favorite gums and candies and drinks and little snacky foods. It's always just food. It's never big stuff, because we wanted to make it fun, that it's fun to do that, but we did not want any gifts really coming from that source. That's just us personally, the way we did it. My sister does it very differently. It's just us, what we did. So that's what we do. So Christmas Day morning is just hanging around and doing that. And then what's funny is, so we're just opening that, but the Christmas Eve before Christmas Eve, that's when we do our family opening just our gifts to each other. So we basically have 3 days of gift opening. It doesn't matter if we have just a couple of gifts or not. There's still 3 days, because we do our family on the 23rd. We do my whole family, my parents and my sister, her husband and niece, on the 24th. And then on the 25th, it's the red suit family. So yeah, those are our traditions. And I love those. They're fun that we do. It's laid back. It's not stressful. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We like it. Kelly says Christmas morning with our kids and mimosas. Pam says making cookies with my kids. I remember my mom always did that with us. We make cookies, and she'd do it with the grandkids. They did gingerbread houses, etc., all that kind of stuff. So awesome. All right. So you guys, now that you know that you need to be posting 4 to 6 times a day, and that 5 is the perfect, and that you can't just post noise, let's kind of go over some of these posts and let me explain them a little bit. Okay. If you've commented below, Ribbit, our messenger bot, should have responded to you. You have to go and respond to him. If you want this download, it is in PDF format, and the links are all clickable for you. If you want this download for December, you have to go over and respond to Ribbit correctly. He tells you what to respond, and then he tells you like how to get the download. Okay. So I have different things on here, different posts that you can put up. And some of them are kind of like, some of them are nice, like National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Now I put the link on this. I'm just going to start here. So this is December 7th right here. This is the reason for posting. I put a link so you can go and look at it. I also gave you the hashtag. I gave you an image link to an image. You will have to purchase that image. It is from Shutterstock, but you will not run into copyright issues or somebody coming around later and trying to claim money, because it's through Shutterstock, and they have a very, very inexpensive option to purchase pictures. I even gave you the verbiage, not on every single post, but on about 10 or 11 of the posts, I even gave you the verbiage for that. Okay. So these are all the special days that we have for December that you can leverage these posts. If you are a Leads and Leverage member, for my members, not only do I have all of this, but I walked through the training for all of these posts, and I walked through the training to teach you how to push some of these posts out pre-juicing them and having them go out so you get more. I taught you how to get the people to actually come back to your page, etc. So that is all inside the membership for my Leads and Leverage members, because this video is for them too. And then also Leads and Leverage members, we've got all of the December content, all of the other 102 pieces of content for you. And we have more ads coming out for December. I don't have them out yet, but I will by December 1st. So as a member, that's all the stuff that's in there. But for you guys watching on here that are not members, here are 19 posts to get you started. Now, if you are interested in being a member, just comment below. Make sure you've responded to Ribbit. Anybody who is on Ribbit's list or on his thing, I'll send you out a message, and you can I'll do a secret link because the membership's not open right now. So I'll do a secret link for you because I'm talking about it. I'll give you a secret link. All right. So here's the thing. What are you guys now? All of these things that you're sharing. Alice says watching sappy Christmas movies. Oh, Alice, Hallmark movies. Yep. And I figured out ways to not have to pay for cable to watch the Hallmark channel like that. Hallmark movies now, by the way. Also, Amazon has a channel too. Anne says everyone coming over to decorate gingerbread houses. Rosemary is Christmas lights. Lori, oh my gosh, you are like my husband's spirit animal. Drinking wine. Absolutely. That is my husband on there. Christmas morning with our kids and mimosas. I like mimosas and I love champagne. I tend not to drink wine later in the day. That's just so that sounded bad. I like champagne because it can be drank earlier in the day. And I tend not to like to drink within a couple of hours as going to bed because I don't sleep well when I drink wine. So there's I figured my way around that. All right, you guys. So, excuse me. I started going into that. What I want to know is I want you to do something. Have you asked this question that I asked you? What is your favorite holiday tradition? Have you asked it on your business page? Super simple. What is your favorite holiday tradition? And then share yours in the comments of your post. Melanie says Hallmark movies now. Genius. I'm sharing this on a post. There we go. Melanie shared on a post. I love Hallmark movies now. It's great. Also, there is a Hallmark channel on Amazon that you can subscribe to for like $5 a month or something like that. I don't remember what it is. It's really inexpensive. So, I love this. So have you asked people what their favorite holiday tradition is? Yeah, on your page. As you think of these different things, you guys have amazing holiday traditions. I love these. I love all the different things that you've shared. This is really great. So yes, that's perfect, Melanie. Where do you hide your kids' presents? Yeah, that's a good one. Questions are really, really, really good way to engage your audience, okay? Number one, they're a good way to engage your audience. They're a good way to get to know people. And if you ask the right questions that are things like, that they're like, I do this or I do that or whatever, that they're easy for people to answer, quick and easy, or they're fun for people to answer. You can even do polls, things like Elf on the Shelf, yes or no. And you could make it funny. You could do the GIF, yes or no options. Those kinds of things are really, really good on your page. So start with these 19 different posts that I've given you, and then move on to questions. And guys, next December, use these same posts. Don't try and be creative all the time. Use the stuff that worked the previous year for the next year. So set yourself up a calendar note or something so that you remember and come back through and go, oh, I already have these. I've already done these. It's easy. So as you build it each year, it gets easier and easier and easier. All right, you guys. And as a special bonus today, everybody who has commented below by the end of the day will be entered to win 30 days free inside of Leads and Leverage. And I will do that tomorrow morning to one lucky winner. So if you're interested, comment below, let me know, and we'll enter you in the drawing. I'm literally going to pull your names real fast into a hat. And my son's going to draw the name. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this. If you'd like to see more things like this, you need to let me know. Tell me in the comments. Or if you want to see something, or if you want to see something more of, or different, or what do you think's a gap in your business, especially when it comes to Facebook, that you'd really like help on, share that in the comments below. That's what I'm here for. And we will be having the Ribbit Show every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I will have a gift for you every single time. But I need your help to know what you want. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. I'm going to come back through as soon as I'm done here, and I'm going to come back through on your comments and talk to you guys. Have a great day, guys. Bye.